Whether you're shopping for your favorite Ireland fanatic or you're looking for something special for yourself, this year's Ireland gift guide probably has at least one thing you might really be interested in. As I was planning this year's gift guide, I reached out to everyone I know in Ireland to see if they had anything they wanted to share. So for this year's guide, not only do I have some traditional gifts that maybe you've seen in the past, but I also have some amazing experiences and discounts from some of my favorite small businesses in Ireland. Now, there is a lot in this gift guide, and because there's going to be updates going throughout the holiday season, as well as everybody who is offering a discount has a code, and I want to make sure that you are able to easily order. There are links and codes throughout the document. So what I'm going to give you is the quick link to get to the website, and that is irelandfamilyvacations.com/gifts, GIFTS. With that link, you will land on the article, and then you can easily get to exactly what you want to view or purchase for more information, as well as the direct link for ordering. So I'm not going to give you all of the information in this article. There's no reason that you need to write it down, because you can just go to the document, get it right there, and take care of it. So again, you will go to irelandfamilyvacations.com/gifts, GIFTS, and you're going to find every bit of information. So what I'm going to give you today is an overview of what is currently on the gift list. And again, there's going to be more added as the holiday season kind of gets underway and gets rolling. So let's dig in. First, we're starting with Irish-made treats and thoughtful keepsakes. So these are going to be shippable pieces, some coming from Ireland, some maybe a little more local, and some really beautiful items. The first is 15% off Irish Good Luck horseshoes from Biddy's Good Luck Horseshoes. And these are so pretty. So you definitely want to go to the website and check these out. Now, how Biddy describes these is, she says that this carries Irish heritage, positivity, and a touch of real good luck. These authentic horseshoes were worn by an Irish sport horse, so they have traveled across the countryside, collecting a bit of Irish spirit along the way. Each piece comes boxed and ready to gift, and again, you can save 15% on the site. There is a special code and a link. And just so you know, these gifts are tariff free. So there's no additional cost for Irish tariffs because of the way they are sent. So that's always a good little bit to have on the hand there. The next is a plot of Irish land. Now this is currently on sale with no special code. So from $21 US, you can purchase 1, 4, or 9 square foot plots of land in the Glens of Antrim. This is a 50% savings, and again, you can visit the Emerald Heritage website and no special code. Now, what you get with this purchase is access to the estate, so you can visit your land. You'll get a master deed title, the title of squireen, should you choose to use it. It's super fun to add to your email signature, or, you can even put it on your bank and, maybe when you're flying. It's a fun little title. You can receive the documents by hard copy, but be sure to order those no later than December 10th if you live in North America or Australia. And you can always get digital documents and print them yourself. So again, that is through Emerald Heritage, and the link is on the document, the gifts document, and you can also kind of see our own personal stories with this gift. This is something that I bought my husband years ago and still ranks as one of the favorite gifts he received from me. If you have Irish heritage and you want to dig a bit more into that, Hibernia Roots is offering 10% off family group reports. So you will work with a professional genealogist in Ireland. The family group report is regularly €350, and you can save 10% through my exclusive link. And then finally, Irish food hampers. Now this is actually one of my favorite things to receive. I usually get one every year from one of my partners in Ireland, and I mean, it's kind of obvious to say it's like Christmas has come. It usually comes in the beginning of December, and then we have these beautiful treats to enjoy all month long. Now, the ones that I particularly like come from the Irish store. These will ship from Ireland, and duties will be settled on the checkout page, and then there won't be any additional fees to you when it enters the US. There are a few current deals on the Irish store website right now for $15, $30, and $50 savings. So again, be sure to visit the article, IrelandFamilyVacations.com/gifts, and you can get all the codes and the links for shopping at the Irish store. We're moving on now to planners, journals, and practical tools. Now this is a section that I expect to actually get quite a few more additions to it as we get deeper into the holiday season. But for right now, I want to let you know that the My Ireland Vacation Spiral Bound Planner and Journal, so this is the planner and journal that I have created and have on my website. I created this. It basically is to help you organize, plan, and then capture every memory of your trip. So I have a spiral bound keepsake edition with 2 different covers, so you can choose your cover on that. And I also have a digital or self-print edition. And there is a special code that you can save 20% off of this planner through the 13th of December. Wi-Fi Candy, who is my preferred provider for portable Wi-Fi devices, has a 20% code that is good for your Wi-Fi rental from the 10th of November through the 5th of December. And I have been told that there will be another one coming out in December to take you through the holiday season. And I have also verified that you can use this, you can book for any time in 2026. So if you're traveling in 2026 and you know you will need to have connectivity, you can book for any time throughout 2026 with this code right now. And then travel clothing and gear. I have one offer right now, but like I said, I know there are more that are going to be coming. And this is a pre-Black Friday 40% savings at Columbia Sportswear. So it's 40% off select styles and free shipping on orders at $150 or more. No special code. You can just grab the Columbia Sportswear link on the article. And then if you need more ideas for gear, I also have a link to my must-have travel gear page where you'll find information on luggage, electric adapters, and my favorite map if you plan to drive. Next up are unforgettable experiences in Ireland. And I'm really excited about this because I have driver guide discounts and upgraded stays in this section, which I've never had these before, so it's really nice to be able to offer these to you. Beginning with the Dublin Pass. So this is a Black Friday deal, so it doesn't actually kick in until November 24th. But from the 24th to the 28th, you can save 10% on the Go City Dublin passes with code BF2025. This is a great option if you're going to spend a day or two in Dublin. So Guinness Storehouse, Epic Museum, Jameson's Teelings, the Liberty's Distilleries, Hop On Hop Off bus. These are all included in the Dublin Pass. So definitely pop over, take a look at it. And if you're going to be in Dublin next year, take advantage of this Black Friday deal because you can buy it and then use it anytime in the next year. And the 10% discount is really probably about the best discount they ever offer. The next offer I have is 10% off signature whiskey tasting with Kingdom Whiskey. Now, I did a podcast episode with Neil a while back. It is linked in this document. But what you'll get is an authentic whiskey experience in County Kerry, 10% off the standard rate, as long as you book before St. Bridget's Day, which is February 1st of 2026. So this discount will go in through January, and the discount code is in the document. You can book online and check out the podcast while you do and learn a little bit more about County Kerry. I also have a exclusive 2-for-1 guided tour offer at Balik Pottery Visitor Center. Balik is another location that I've had join me on the podcast. So again, linked in the document. And this is a buy one classic guided tour ticket and get the second free. It is valid throughout November 30th, 2026. So basically beginning of March to the end of November 2026. And all you have to do to get this is email Balik with the special subject line that is in the document. And again, all the links right where you need them. Now, I am really excited about this next offer because it comes from a relatively newer accommodation. So Barnahown, which is in County Cork, just south of the Galtee Mountains, just opened not that long ago. Had her on the podcast, and they are already adding some new rooms. So if you book a 2-night stay at Barnahown, you will receive a free upgrade to the new Galtee Mountain View courtyard rooms when you mention Ireland Family Vacations when you book. Now, obviously, this is subject to availability, so once you have your itinerary and kind of know where you're going and see if this fits into it, you would want to email and make the inquiry right away. And I've got all the links you need to do so. Next off, we have 15% savings on bespoke tours with Bronze and Baru. Bronze and Baru are one of my preferred driver guide companies, and they are offering 15% off your custom tour in the first quarter of 2026. So basically January, February, March. If you book a tour with them, you can save 15%. Tours must be completed before April 1st. Emerald Irish Tours has 2 offers for my listeners. The first is if you book a 3-day private tour with them, you will get free entry to either the Cliffs of Moher or the Sheepdog Trials in County Clare. And that is valid throughout 2026. So all year you can take advantage of that. Additionally, they have a €300 discount offer. So if you booked a 7-day tour with them before the 15th of March, you will save €300 on that tour. Now, Emerald Irish Tours has been with me on the podcast twice. We talked about Kilkee and we talked about the Loophead Peninsula. So definitely pop into the document and check out those episodes. And then finally, we have a 10% discount with Killarney Tour and Taxi. Now this can kick in when you book 2 tours with Killarney Tour and Taxi. You will get 10% off, and these bookings need to happen before the 31st of December 2026. Killarney Tour and Taxi is based in County Kerry, and they offer tours of the Ring of Kerry, Dingle and Schlayhead, Beara Peninsula, over to Blarney Castle and Cork City, and even transfers up to Galway via the Cliffs of Moher and the Burren. So if you are not going to be driving and you're looking for somebody to maybe day tour out of Killarney or get you up to Galway or down to Killarney from Galway, definitely check this out. Just a few more ideas that I don't have any discounts or offers for, but are definitely worth mentioning because they do offer vouchers. So you can purchase the gift voucher and then book at a later date. So you could do falconry experiences. There are multiple locations for that. You could do jewelry making with Silverworks in Dublin, do an afternoon tea with Vintage Tea Trips, find a seaweed bath, again, multiple locations for that, and then food tours. Oh, so many good food tours. So definitely, if you're traveling to Dublin, keep those in mind as well, and maybe consider one of those experiences as a stocking stuffer. Next up, we have kind of the ultimate gifts. These are custom planned vacations or tours. If you're ready to turn inspiration into action, I have some services that I can share, as well as a few places left on my spring 2026 tours. So first off, we have the Ireland vacation coaching. So this is for those who have a general itinerary but would like to customize it to fit personal interests and vacation goals. This is a 60-minute session. It can either be one session or we can split it into 2, where we talk about the trip you've planned. I'll ask you questions about who's traveling, anybody's hobbies, making sure we keep those must-see attractions in, and offer suggestions on how you can personalize that trip to make it unique. After the call, you get a detailed outline as well as a link to the recording so you can review it. Through December 24th, 2025, you can save 20% on vacation coaching. I also offer custom Ireland itineraries. So this is to plan that once in a lifetime vacation that you just don't want to, leave it to AI or a generic itinerary that you grabbed from the internet, even if it is one of mine, and I know those are really good. If you want to plan that trip to remember that takes into account group dynamics, budget, travel desires, that custom vacation itinerary is probably the second best money you can spend. What we do is we work together as much as you like until you depart for Ireland. And your custom itinerary will include accommodations, attractions, transportation advice, links to custom Google Maps if you're self-driving, as well as personal tips on where to eat, nearby sites, and activities that may also be of interest, and answers to all of the Ireland travel questions that you have. The custom itinerary creation is 20% off through December 24th, 2025. And then finally, we have my exclusive small group tours of Ireland. I have 2 tours that are going in the spring of 2026. And the thing to know about my tours is that they aren't big bus trips. These are personally crafted by me. They are created for connection, comfort, and of course, discovery of the places that we are and are visiting. We blend the iconic sites with more authentic and unique experiences. And I also leave in flexibility so you can enjoy the places we are at your own pace. So we'll have downtime and time for you to explore on your own. I'm really excited about the 2 tours in the spring. The first is basically north of Dublin. We will be traveling into Northern Ireland, into Donegal and the Inishowen Peninsula, coming back and experiencing the Boyne Valley. It's just going to be a really, really wonderful, giant adventure, I suppose. And then the second one is a women's only trip. I'm super excited about this because it's a very active adventure. Quite a few animal experiences on it, which is super fun, as well as some crafts, plenty of time for a little bit of pampering, and some amazing food. So you can visit the tours on my site, IrelandFamilyVacations.com. At the top of the page, you will see guided tours. Just click that and you will get more information on those tours. Only a few seats remain for both of those tours, so if that's something you're interested in, definitely check those out. As I mentioned at the outset, I do expect this list to grow, and I expect to have some more great deals and added items. So be sure to check back and see what else has been added. That website again is IrelandFamilyVacations.com/gifts. GIFTS. I'll be back talking about gifts in just a few weeks with those last minute ideas, just in case life has been busy and you need to get a few gifts quickly. Thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, Slán go fóill.